Hey guys, Boogie2988 coming at you live once again through the power of the internet. Today we're going to explore a Ripley's, believe it or not, Odditorium. This is the one down in Hollywood, including a dinosaur ripping through the roof. Dinosaur currently wearing a Halloween costume, dressed up like the devil. I haven't been to a Ripley's, believe it or not, Odditorium since I was a kid. This is my first time as an adult, so join me. I do love being out here once again on the Hollywood Strip. Try to visit this place as often as I can. Maybe one day you'll be able to give me a star right here on this blank spot. Starting off with this, R. Wadlow, the tallest man to ever live at 8 foot 11 inches. Represented here. I think it was about 8 feet wide at one point. I don't think it was ever 8 feet tall. But that is one tall man. This is fairly fascinating. I'm currently sporting a size 12. Here's Robert Wadlow's shoe. To give you an idea, that's my hand. To give you a sense of scale. Says it was a 36D, measuring 17.5 inches long, 8 inches high, 5 inches wide, and the shoe itself weighs for 4.5 pounds. Massive. This is really interesting for movie fans. This is very fitting for the Hollywood location. This is Alfred Hitchcock's Director Guild Medal, including a bust of Alfred Hitchcock's face, and this check made out from Alfred Hitchcock. Here is something really interesting. I've seen these composite portraits made out of all kinds of things, but this one in particular is made out of airsoft pellets representing Angelina Jolie. I think when I was a kid it was very popular to do these with stuff like either matchsticks or jelly beans or things along that lines, but this is the first one I've ever seen made of airsoft. Here we have a shooting gallery which you can play for just a couple of dollars. But I couldn't help but notice that this Frankenstein looks very similar to, who is it? Tell me in the comment section below. That's right, Quentin Tarantino. Why does Frankenstein look almost identical to Quentin Tarantino here? This has always been one of the staples of the Odditorium, and that is two-headed animals, including a two-headed cow. And the Siamese cow as well. You would see this a lot in Ripley's, believe it or not, in all the advertisements and all the comics, and now I'm seeing it in real life for the first time. And then we have this cycloptic goat. One giant eye in the middle of its head. Here we have a preserved fruit bat. And if you ever wanted to know, since it is Spooktober, that is a fruit bat skeleton, perfectly preserved as well. This is an optical illusion, the incredible talking faces vase. I don't really get the illusion, but maybe you guys will at home. Let me know in the comment section below if you can figure this one out. To me, it just looks like a spinning vase. Oh, and now it just clicked. I hope it clicks for you as well. If you look to the sides, outside in the negative space around the vase, you'll see some people's faces with moving mouths. Cool. This is unusual to see at a Ripley's, but it's a $1 vending machine with a sorting hat, only $1, and it'll select your house for you, it'll give you a fortune. Not really sure. I'm not gonna put my money in it, but it's definitely not a licensed product here. Still pretty cool. Here we have some of the absolute classic wax figures of Ripley's more famous oddities. Including the guy with the lip that he could fit over his nose. The monk with a candle in his head. This young lady here who won the award for the ugliest face. Yep, now I feel pretty. Here we have the tattooed man with the split tongue, reptilian style tattoos all over his body. Surprised to see that the palms of his hands were not tattooed. It's really surprising to me. You'd think they would be, because pretty much everything else is. And it's nice to see that he's not alone. He's got a fellow alternative style young lady here with him. That's the goth girl of my dreams right there, folks. This one, as always, continues to be one of my absolute favorites. It's wonderful seeing him in wax figure form. The heaviest man in the world always lets me know that I was not the heaviest man in the world, even though I was very large. Incredible 119-inch waist. Wow. Since he was once recognized as the world's heaviest man at weighing nearly 1,400 pounds. That's well over twice my largest. So, on an average day, he would eat 2 boxes of sausage, 1 pound of bacon, 12 eggs, a loaf of bread, 4 Big Macs, 4 cheeseburgers, 8 large fries, 3 ham steaks, or 2 chickens, 4 baked potatoes, 4 sweet potatoes, 4 heads of broccoli, and 6 quarts of soda at each meal. Yeah, I believe it when it comes to that soda. Wow. You know, in wax form, standing next to him, he doesn't seem that big, honestly. But then again, I've been pretty large. I would imagine you people at home would stand next to this and think, he's massive, but... I need to lose more weight. This is Dean Cain's official Superman suit. Worn on the old school Dean Cain serials. That's amazing. And then here, we have Christopher Reeve's Superman cape. Some real Superman history here in this auditorium. We're very surprised by that. It makes sense that we're out in Hollywood that they would have these kinds of things, but I did not expect to see that here. More Hollywood oddities, including an airsoft pellet George Clooney in the background, a Terminator that looks like it's made out of, well, assorted junk, including some action figures, a Rocky IV, what? This is so unusual, and I have no clue what this Hulk is made of, but I think it's made out of perler beads. And then, of course, Spider-Man down at the corner. Hi, Spidey. Believe it or not. Here we have a portrait that's very reminiscent of the auditoriums that I would see when I was a kid. This one is a portrait of Marilyn Monroe made out of candy, including what looks like a lot of candy hearts and gummy bears. Very, very appropriate for Marilyn Monroe. And this is one of the weirdest collections I have ever seen. This is Cars meets Star Wars. All of these droids, stormtroopers, even a Yoda, made out of what I presume are car parts. I love this Darth Vader so much. This Darth Vader is incredible, including this lightsaber. Once again, made entirely out of car parts. I've never seen anything like this. I bet I never will again. Tucked away over here in the corner, a C-3PO special effects head. This is not the mask that he would wear, but this was one that was used for other scenes. Probably the scene that was the Wookiee carrying chunks of C-3PO in his backpack. Never seen this in real life before. That is really incredible. Wow. Another staple of the auditorium, the Shrunken Head. And I think this is the only Shrunken Head in this exhibit. No, I do see one more here to my left, along with people in the background playing soccer. But it is especially weird to see Indiana Jones here in the jungle. Once again, only in Hollywood. So I think something is supposed to happen if I step onto here and press that button. So I'll... Oh! Oh no, the entire thing moved. Oh, oh, you got me. You got me on that one. Uh-oh, here we have Pandora's box. Whatever you do, do not open the lid of this box. Well, I have to open it then. I have to see what happens. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I should have never opened the box. There's a red light bulb in there. This is an oddity as well. A Michael Jackson candy portrait. Mostly made of mints. Michael, made of mints. He is the king of pop. I would have been pretty glad to see this made out of popsicles as well, but I think that would melt. Also really weird to see Bubbles the Chimp in his Bad tour jacket signed by Michael. Hi, Bubbles. You've seen better days, Bubbles. Another thing I don't think you'll ever see anywhere else. This is Mick Jagger, made out of chicken wire, of all things. And that's going to do it for the Ripley's, believe it or not, Odditorium in Hollywood, California. Fairly small museum, about what I would expect for an auditorium. It's a lot of stuff I didn't show you here, but I was mostly interested in showing you the stuff that piqued my interest. Always want to come and check it out. If you enjoy these adventure vlogs, let me know by dropping a like on this video down below. Do me a favor and hit subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell if you want to see more videos like this in the future. Encourage me to get out into the world and do it. Guys, as always, thanks for watching. I love you very much. I'll speak with you again soon, and I'll be back with another video hopefully soon. Believe it or not.